Welcome back to the programme. I'm in conversation with Robin Almeida from Mumbai. Welcome back to the programme, Robin. Now, Mumbai is known to be very, very glamorous because of the Bollywood industry. Now, people are always looking for success and glamour. Is that what you see in Mumbai? How do you see it?
You won't believe, every day 75,000 people come to Mumbai to join Bollywood. And these are the people who are struggling and 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they bring all that money and they spend it all on their rented houses and food and stuff. And somebody works as a watchman somewhere. Somebody works as in a hotel cleaning dishes and somebody's on the streets. And people come with various dreams to the dreamland called Mumbai. And then there is an empty side to it. And people are hooked on, because of this depression, they're hooked on to drugs. They just to make a living, they get into anything. And some people get into prostitution and so many other things, because just to achieve, in the bargain of achieving something, their passion leads them on the wrong track. Your passion can either lead you higher or take you somewhere really down. But the passion has to be directed in the right path. So Mumbai is the place to be. But if you really channelize, and I would again, see, with me again, the conversation will lead there. If you don't have God in your life, you are just wandering. You're just a wanderer. But with God, you become a wonder. God will pick you up. If you got no platform, see, I understand one thing. If I got no platform, I create one. If I got no way out, I make a way out. I preached a message called Adbhut Stan Pe Pairon Ke Nishan. That simply means footprints on strange places. Now what do I mean? When Moses had to leave footprints, if he walked on the right path, right, if he goes right, somebody has walked there. He won't leave no footprints. Left, somebody had walked there. He won't leave no footprints. So what did he do? He ripped apart the sea. And the first time in the history of humankind, somebody left his footprint below the seabelt, below the water. And then people followed. If you're the first one to create a footprint, everybody else will follow.
Well, there's certainly been a lot of footprints in the Bollywood world. Yes. And a lot of people would say, the Bollywood stars, that they're the ones who have really made it in life.
True.
Everybody literally worships them. What would you say to that?
Yeah, some of them, yes, they are blessed financially, they are blessed materially, they are blessed, and some of them, it just looks like that they are blessed. It's sometimes it's fake, because I have some people from the industry coming to me and for counseling, and sometimes when they speak and I look at them from top to toe again, is this the same guy I look on television or I see on the silver screen? Is this the same female? Is this the same one with all that makeup and looking so beautiful and the world is after? These people are going through some real struggles in life. The higher the level, the bigger the devil. Jitna bada stan, utna bada shaitan. So they are going through real mess, and to really get rid of their emptiness, many of them are hooked on to many kinds of addictions. It's not what it looks like. In Mumbai we have a language called Marathi, and it says jasa diste tasa naste manun jag faste. So that is the problem, because it's not what it looks like every time. You might see people with their exterior appearance, but the Bible also says God looks at the heart. You don't know what's going on in them. Many of them are actually struggling, suffering with relationships and family life. Sometimes when somebody asks me about success, I ask them, in what area? I might be a successful preacher, but I may be a disaster at home, an unsuccessful father. I might be a successful businessman, but an unsuccessful husband. So if you say a successful man, then I would say, in what area? A successful man might not necessarily be successful in every area of his life. But with God, there I am once again, with God, you can be successful in every area of your life.
Well, a lot of people are doing so much to have success.
Yes.
They're studying, they're doing lots of things is that all a waste of time then? If success is only from God, is study and pursuing a career and maybe training in something, is that all a waste of time?
Very, very nice question. See, let me tell you one thing. There's something called as knowledge, and there's something called as wisdom. Knowledge can be acquired with books. Wisdom comes from God. What am I trying to say? Good. You asked me. If a child has to be born, it's taken, the female is, the mother is taken to the maternity ward, and the child is born. There are assistants, there are nurses, there are doctors, there are sterilized knives and scissors and all of that. And they know exactly with their medical knowledge where to cut the umbilical cord. If they cut it on the wrong end, the mother might die or the child might die out of excess bleeding and all of that stuff. But I want to ask you, who did the first delivery? Who delivered the first baby? Not a female. A man, Adam, who delivered the first child, Cain, from Eve. Which book did he read? Which college did he go to? Not all knowledge comes from books. Wisdom comes from God. Now, what I want to tell you is, I want to encourage you to keep doing what you're doing. If you're studying hard, great. If you're practicing, great. But God is the one who blesses that. You can do all of that without a blessing as well. And devil also blesses you. That's what he told Jesus in Matthew chapter 4. Bow down in front of me, I'll give it to you. So you are the one to choose where you want it from. If you get it from the devil, it's going to be temporary. When you get it from the Lord, it's going to be permanent success.
Do you think God wants people to be actors and actresses? Would he call people to do that?
Yes, why not? God wants people to be in that industry. God wants people to be influential. God wants people to be politicians like Joseph was the governor of Egypt. God wants you to be in every successful industry where you can make a mark and influence people to spread his name. If you are a nobody and you talk about the Lord or you share the gospel, you have no voice. Nobody listens to you because there is no media to carry you. There is no social media who can... No, you don't have a voice. But once you're famous, even a tweet that you make carries weight, becomes international news. So God wants you to be influential, successful, do well in business, and in every field.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
Finally, Robin, what message would you like to give to young people? Because I know you particularly like to inspire young people.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing, my dear, precious young friends. There's one thing we need to understand. Time flies. And one day when you look back, you're left with nothing but regrets. Today is the day you got to make a decision. Right now, or rather I would say this moment. Do not waste a single moment. Make a decision. Rise up. Enough of time is wasted. Enough of procrastination. Enough of delaying and postponing things. And this is the time. Stop. Let me tell you in Hindi. Chacha, mama, kaka, dada ke safalta pe taliyan bajana chhod do. This is your time. I see some people, they always brag about somebody else's success. Oh, my father was this, my uncle is that. Stop that. Become somebody. Don't be a nobody always basking in the glory or the limelight of somebody else. No, it's your time. God wants you to be successful. Success comes from God. That's why he says in Psalm 1:3, everything that you touch will prosper and succeed. Success is for you. Bigness, greatness is for you. And I can see somebody watching me right now. God is transforming you from a great mess to greatness. You're going somewhere. I see that right now. As you're watching me, there was somebody, when you tuned in to this interview, you felt hopeless, but hopes are rising. I see some... Who is watching me right now? I know who is watching me right now. The next champion is watching me. The next great minister is watching me. The next successful businessman is watching me. The next great successful athlete is watching me. You are not a nobody. But let me tell you, Sometimes God will leave you with nobody in order to make you a somebody. And when you become that somebody, you'll be surrounded by everybody. You have a bright future. Don't give up now. Keep going.
Thank you so much for those wonderful words. God
What a
bless you.
pleasure.
And thank you so much for watching. God bless you and stay blessed.